Hi, Ayush. I have another question for you. How do you support your buyers to buy in California?
Yeah, great question. As a buyer, it's a really competitive market out there at any point of time
Mhm.
in California. There's tons of other buyers fighting for the same attention span that the seller has, fighting for
Mhm.
the same 15 seconds, trying to get your offer accepted, trying to get it to the top of the pile. Um, and it really starts with your first meeting with your agent and taking the time to explain and sort of lay out your story to your agent, help them understand who you are, what your motivation
Mhm.
is, why you're in the market. And then you need an agent that can convey that to the other side.
Mhm.
I find it really remarkable that if you think about it, buying and selling of a house is generally the biggest asset someone owns, at least one of the biggest assets that they own. And prices in California go into the hundreds of thousands.
Right.
So you're buying this asset from somebody for hundreds of thousands of dollars, but most times the buyers and the sellers never meet.
Mhm.
You never meet with the person with whom you're doing this transaction, and you're purchasing a home, which is the most central part of your life, right? You sleep there, you've raised kids there, you've grown old together, you've had these momentous occasions in this home, and yet you're selling it to someone that you never meet.
Mhm.
So it's really important for a buyer's agent to be that first impression for the seller. You need to be able to convey who your buyers are,
Mhm.
what they represent as an offer, and what certainty you can offer in the
Mhm.
transaction. Because sellers, they want the best price, they want the best terms, they want the best escrow, but ultimately they want confidence that this transaction will close in X number of days at X number of dollars. And
Right.
so the more assurance you can provide that you're the guy to do that and your buyers are the people to do that, the more success you'll have. The other thing is you need to also have an agent that can understand what the seller wants. As many agents out there will know, it's not always the highest price that wins that offer. It could be a variety of things. It could be flexibility. It could be some of the terms. Maybe the seller needs something else that only your buyer can provide. So it's your job as a buyer's agent to dig into that, to find out what it is that they're
Mhm.
looking for in addition to just the numbers. So it's a lot more than just writing an offer and submitting it and attending open houses and things like that. You're really helping spark a connection between two people
Mhm.
that in all likelihood will never meet. So there's a lot of skill required in addition to writing good offers. There's a lot of interpersonal skills that are required. And so, when I meet with my buyers the first time, oftentimes we, don't even look at houses the first time. We just take a lot of time to get to know each other, get to
Mhm.
find out, what it is that they are all about and how I can present that to whoever we're working with on the other side. So I think that's probably the biggest key, besides all the other technical skills that you need to have to be a good, competent agent in California, which is one of the most competitive markets in the world.
Right. You really put yourself in your client's shoes and look at it from different perspectives. So I think that's
Totally.
absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really important part of the job.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for answering that question.
Thanks so much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Yeah.